Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is called Gingham Dog, and this used to be a first grade art project, but they changed it. They took it out and then they changed it to kindergarten. And I think it works fine for kindergarten because it's lots of cutting and gluing. And there's a book called Gingham Dog and Calico Cat, and you can invite all the kids up to the front of the room and read it. It's just a poem about a dog and a cat, and they get in a fight. And then at the end, I'm not sure I like how it ends, because it says, some folks think unto this day that burglars stole that pair away, but the truth about that cat and pup is this: they ate each other up. And I do really think of that. So you can either leave that out or leave it in, whatever you want to do. I leave it out. But so read that, and then we're going to talk to them about shapes. That we're gonna make the face of a dog, and I'll show you some of the things that have been done. And then you talk about who in here has a dog, and well, you know, dogs all look different, you know, different breeds. Some are short, some are tall, some have pointy ears that stick up, some have ears that lay down. They all look different. So our dogs are going to look different too when we're done. So the first thing we want to do is
So while you're reading the story, that might be a time for the helper docents to pass out some of the templates and the paper that they're going to be tracing.
Exactly.
Which is
pass out the pastels.
Have them wait for the pastels to pass out?
No. Oh. I would pass them out right away. That would be fine. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut out. Oh, you know what we do need? Oh, we have pens. We're going to cut out the circle. You're going to say, what's this shape? It's a circle. What kinds of things do you see that are circles? The sun or a ball, things like that. So, okay, let's put this on our brown paper and trace it and cut it out. So you probably have to help them with that.
Can you have them use the marker instead of a pencil so they can see it on the brown?
A pencil would probably be fine.
Okay.
Okay, now this is going to end up being the dog's mouth down here. These two shapes. Now the way we're going to get those two shapes, tell them to fold it, and that's a half circle. And you can ask them if they see anything around that's in the shape of a half circle. And I always say, you know, a cereal bowl, if you're looking at it on the side, that's a half circle. So fold it in half, and then have them cut along the fold. Okay, and then we'll have them glue. You want to take one of your sheets of paper and glue it onto the bottom like that. So,
and they're gluing on the back side?
And they're gluing on the back side, yeah. So we're going to lift this up and show them how you glued it. Okay. And then after they do that, they should write their name on the back of the paper. Okay. Because this is the back. All right, now we're also going to do, let's do the tongue. So then you get the red, and then you ask them what shape is this. It's an oval. And you can ask them what kinds of things you see that are ovals. If you want to, I don't know, there aren't that many. Nothing I can think of. Maybe a racetrack.
Or they might look around their classroom and they might see something that's an oval.
Yeah.
Or they can make an oval with their fingers.
Actually, I don't even think it mentions that in the lesson. That's just something I like to do. So this is going to be the dog's tongue. And have them glue it in between the two, in between those two, so that when you turn it over, it looks like that. Okay, and just have them, turn it over and see what it looks like, if they like it. Okay, next thing is the square. So the square you put on the brown paper, and have them put it in the corner so that they don't have to cut these sides, they only have to cut those two sides. And you can show them and have them, show them the shape and have them tell you what shape it is. What they know, what things they see that are squares. And then you want to take one corner and fold it to the other corner. And then ask them what shape that is. And do they see anything that's that shape? And then unfold it and have them cut it. Okay, now I have two triangles, and these are going to be the ears. So, and you can see on these dogs that these ears are a little different. And you can remind them that you talked about, dogs with different ears. Some of them have them up and some of them have them down. And tell them, remember, this is the back of your paper. So if you glue them on the back, then, you're not going to, then you'll just be able to see part of it. And if you want to see all of it, then you have to glue it to the front. Okay, and now you can have them turn their paper over. You can see what that looks like. And we're going to leave the hexagon shape till later, because we do the nose after we work with the pastels. And now we're going to work with the pastels, and then you show them what the gingham fabric looks like. There's some samples in the box. And gingham is usually two colors running horizontally and vertically to make checkers. And then when you add a third color, it's called plaid. So you can either do yours with 2 colors or with 3 colors, depending on what you want to do. So now you want to put this to the side, and then you want to take your other paper and have them practice which colors they want, and then you can tell them that they can draw skinny lines with the end of the chalk, or they can draw fat line or thick lines with holding the chalk like this, and you just demonstrate how to hold that chalk, and then you do all horizontal, and then have them do vertical with another with a different color. And then this part will take a while, you know, because they're trying to figure out what colors they want to do, and tell them that this one is just practice. And then when they decide what colors they want to do and what kind of lines they want to do, then we can go back to that and do that one. Okay. So then you take your dog, and then just do the lines that you want to do. And when we're done with this, and they might ask if they can add a fourth color, but I would say no, because then it gets to looking pretty messy if you do that. 3 colors I think is enough. Okay, so after they do that, then you show them the hexagon, what's this shape, and they might know, they might not know. I don't know, and I don't know anything that's this shape, but you can ask them that if you want to. And they might, some of them might say it looks like a stop sign, and then you can say, no, that's an octagon that has 8 sides. And this is a hexagon, it has 6 sides. So have them trace that, cut it out. And this is going to be the dog's nose. So we want to put glue on this. And then put it right in the middle. And after that you want to do the eyes. And you can tell them that they can do the eyes. They can draw the eyes either with the black pen or with the pastel colors, whichever they want to do. Some of them like to give the dogs eyelashes. And that's about it. Sometimes the marker doesn't go well over the pastels. So if they have problems with that, just have them do it in the pastel.
So when you're passing out the pastels or first starting to use those, you could also talk about that as an artist medium.
You can talk about the pastels, right? And how the pastels, the word pastel also refers to a drawing that's done with pastels. And you can also talk about the the pastel colors. Who knows what pastel colors are, and they might know. I don't know if kindergartners would know that, but
some girls might know baby pink and.
That's true. Right. So that's it. Oh right, it does say something about spraying them with hairspray, and I'm not sure if we're going to do that. So if in the box you see some hairspray, then you'll do that. And so as they finish, I would take it outside and just spray it. And that's just so that the chalkiness doesn't come off on your hands.